Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Gaming Source Network. This is the break-even point on the Gaming CPA, and in today's live stream, we're going to be playing some Satisfactory. If you don't know what Satisfactory is, it is a factory building game. It's not anything like, man, I'm trying to think. It's not anything like Factorio. It's similar, but in Factorio, you have to defend against monsters and bad guys, as well as there's a game I've played recently where it's very similar, Rift Breaker. This one's really just focusing on factory automation. That doesn't mean there aren't weapons and there aren't little random bad guys, but there's not swarms of them. They're not constantly attacking your base. This is really more of a casual, relaxing game where you're simply just trying to upgrade your base, improve it, automate it, and basically just kind of have fun. I've put several hundred hours, if not 1,000 hours into this game. It's one of the best. It's super beautiful. If you have a computer that can run it at max settings, it's a very gorgeous game. The graphics are phenomenal, and the game overall is just a lot of fun. Now, they just released an update 6, and how they do it is they are in early access. They have what's called an experimental branch. In that experimental branch, they release updates ahead of time before it actually goes to early access. So there might be some bugs. We may run into some issues, but we're going to have the latest and greatest as of this last week. They just released update 6, which included biome tweaks and some things done. So nothing, I don't think, a whole lot to the game, but they did add nuclear obelisks. I don't think we're going to be able to get that far in the game to get to it, but it is something you can look forward to. So, with that being said, if this is your first time witnessing Satisfactory, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let me go ahead and get rid of my head so that I'm not out there. I need to move that rec ball. I don't know if that really hit it far enough or not. Nope, not really. Anyways. Alright, so let me make sure that I have... I think that this thing is not transforming well. I think my screen is scaling a little too big. Oh, it's just because I'm not in the game yet. Okay, perfect. Nope, that should be fine. It should be fine now. Okay. Awesome. So this is Satisfactory. Now, I've already started a factory because, let me tell you, it can take a hot minute to kind of get to that initial automating section and segment. But I'll go ahead and kind of walk you through what I got so far. So when you first start off the game, you get to build one of these for free. It's called the hub. And in the hub, you have a cool little craft bench where you can handcraft recipes. Now, the idea is to automate everything. So handcrafting is not ideal. And then the hub terminal is where you send parts off so that you can unlock new technology. So you'll select a milestone. I'm currently trying to unlock an assembler, copper sheets, rotor, modular frame, smart plating. I already unlocked tier 1 items, which is your foundations, which, trust me, foundations are so nice so that you can set things straight lined and keep things organized. It is super crucial. Logistics, unlocking conveyor splitters. You need that so you can turn one drill miner thing into and split it into 4 different refiners. Super nice to have. And then field research, I already have these guys. So now we're working on part assembly, and I think after that I might go to logistics level 2 because I need a second layer level conveyor belt if I want to get and maximize my miners. Because what I mean by that is this guy can spit stuff out at 120 per minute, and that's the output. However, these conveyor belts can only move items at 60 a minute. So right now I'm basically missing out on half. And where these guys are going is they're actually going into the smelters. The smelters consume 30 per minute. So if you do the math in an ideal world, 120 divided by 30 means I could technically run 4 smelters. And that's what I do. However, with these guys not being at 120 per minute conveyor belts, I'm still not 100% optimized. So it's more like 50%, 50%, 50%, and 50%, which is not the end of the world. I mean, again, we're just starting off. We have to get these things going. Now, one of these, so technically I smelt 30 iron ingots at a minute. Well, technically right now it's only smelting 15 because I'm at 50%, but normally it would output 30, meaning I could then run 2 iron rod constructors, and then there's an iron plate one around here somewhere. Actually, there's multiple around here. So these things are just kind of all over the place because today we're going to go down to my foundation down here, and we're actually going to kind of build out a factory floor. And I'm gonna grab all this and mostly delete a bunch of this and kind of redirect it into here. But I've just kind of been letting this gather up some resources because you got to start somewhere. So we've been gathering up some resources. I'm going to go ahead, run around and get some of those. All right. These little screws, they kind of bottleneck. I should probably... Oh, nice. That was a good amount of resources right there. And then this guy up here. Like, I mean, just starting off, I basically was throwing stuff wherever I could. So this is all the iron side. Then there's concrete. Now, concrete comes from limestone. So over here is a limestone. And similarly, this one, though, I don't think it's a pure node. This one is just a normal node. So, but still, it outputs 60 per minute. However, concrete is weird. It consumes 45 per minute. So you got the excess 15. So that's just, it's just going to require a little bit of math, a little bit of tweaking. You will unlock later these things that are called power shards, and they will allow you to overload factories. Oh, fabulous. Awesome. All right, I'm going to split this guy. I'm just going to take half. Because right now this is a 1-to-1. So it consumes 60, spits out 30. And between the two of these, they make 60. So I'm going to leave those. I might need some of these wires later. Go ahead and sort that while I'm running. I'm going to toss that bacon. That's health. And my Xeno Zapper. Xeno Zapper. Okay. So, oh, this is another guy I haven't even touched as far as optimization. He also spits out 120. He's just running solo into that. So, again, what we are planning on doing today is we are going to build out a factory floor. I would love to chop this tree down, but that's going to take some time. So we're just going to build through it. In, I think it was update 5, they released a, they basically released that you can clip through things. It used to be you could not clip through things, which made sense. Oh, they also released a zoop here. Zoop! So I can build out multiple things at once instead of just one by one. So when you're building massive factories, this is way easier to zoop. Sorry, I already have numbers. So it used to be you couldn't clip through that, but now you can, which is awesome. Now, I will be able to pull out a chainsaw. We'll be able to chop down this tree, so it's not in the way. And I don't know if I'm going to go here, though, because I am going to want that untouched. So we're going to go ahead and dissolve this, dissolve that. We're going to move this direction. Because remember, all this is going away, so we're not going to have to worry about any of this. Also, you can slide and jump, which is super fast. Let's go ahead and dismantle that. Dismantle that. I'm going to leave those. They can just start building on the end. And we're going to go ahead and zoop this direction. I think I still need to toss one on the end there. Oh, nope. Let's try that again. And just toss this guy. We may end up expanding. It's just so nice, dude. You can just max it out to 10. I'm trying to think. I may expand further this way, even. Get kind of really far over there, because we're about to run into this guy. And again, I want to be able to collect all resources. So let's go ahead. Oh, I don't know if there's anything else in there. I hope not. So let's zoop this all the way back. So we can at least have one area. Now, again, we are kind of going into the hill there, which is unfortunate. So I'm kind of thinking maybe what I'll do is I could just stack one on top of the other, like this, and call it a day. Or I could do a fun little kind of ramp up to it. Some of my base looks a little bit organized, even if it's not organized at all. Also, it looks like a... Where's my other guys? We should have a couple more. There we go. Whoa! We are missing out on something around here. Okay. There we go. So not the prettiest. I mean, again, this is not an ideal base location, if you will. This is just where the best starting resources are. Because they have multiple pure nodes, which is awesome. Definitely want those. Alright, now, again, that does run through a little bit, but I'm just gonna count it. Oh, I can't afford the full thing. Well, I'm sure once I dissolve these guys, can also hold control and then oh, okay. Alright, so my power grid is going out right now, which is not a good thing because it means that everything stops. All it means is that I just need to throw some more biomass in, which is no biggie. We can do that, no problem. So we'll go ahead and try that zoop again, and this will be a good start. Yeah, that'll be a good start. That's a pretty good size right there. Let's go ahead and just grab stuff real fast. These two things. Oh, this is it. Oh, okay. Not working the fastest. That's all good. Yeah, these guys though. So many of them, which is awesome. I actually am gonna send off that next milestone so I can get the get those items, and then I want to try to unlock again that next level. So what we have here's our power pole. We can look at it. It basically says like, hey, our capacity dropped, and boom, we lost it. Which is really just these guys need power, which makes sense. You know, we got a couple of these guys. They're consuming a lot of power trying to run this factory. I actually might split this guy in half. I know. I guess. Oh, there it is. It's just you just got to right click on it. I'm actually gonna do the same thing with this. Okay. Only reason is these guys are just interesting. That one's already doing fine. Okay, so what we'll do then is we'll just put so everything should have at least 150. Roughly. Okay, and then I can just go ahead and re-lock it on. I will need to get some more fuel, though, at some point. And then you obviously can unlock better fuel sources. In fact, the best being nuclear power. That's exciting. Alright. Now, I do my best to not, to try to not manually kind of input. Like, I could create these reinforced iron plates that have a bunch of resources, but I try my best not to do that because I want to. The idea is to make things right. Now, I may still end up doing it because I do really need to get these 120 part assemblies, or sorry, not part assemblies, the 120 conveyor belts. So I might just go ahead and do up to 50 of these so that I can unlock that. And then I may do some more so that I can actually build the assemblers and as well as actually create the conveyor belts. So, but again, this is what you try to avoid for the most part. But early on in the game, you kind of have to do this until you can build and automate this whole process yourself, which is going to be good. That's our goal. Yummy yum. We got some chai tea this morning. What we got? 30. I might go for the max 75 over there because I'm gonna have to drop 50 into this milestone, and that leaves me 25, and I have to draw. Well, technically I have to draw one that's a 120. So actually, yeah, 25 should be fine. I might just do the 50 to start, and then once I kind of math things out a little bit, then I'll probably come back and knock out some more reinforced iron plates. But in the meantime, boom, there's our 50. I'm going to use up this concrete because I'm not going to use this limestone for anything else. It's just sitting here annoyingly. So we're just going to use it up because we might as well get some concrete. Workshop. So in here, you can build portable miners, which turn into normal miners, beacons, and an object scanner. Now, I don't care too much about the object scanner. You can scan for resources naturally. So that's kind of what you use for the most part. And then if I look at my map, which is, sorry, wrong button, it shows the little resources I just pinged, and these are ones I've tapped into. So I just scanned for iron ore. This is my iron ore. So, kind of fun. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just grab some more stuff. And then we're going to start laying things out. We're not going to actually start building. Well, technically we'll start building. We won't start technically using, if that makes sense. Like I won't connect the miners up yet. We want to kind of make a blueprint idea. Now there is no blueprint in the game, but that's a-okay. Now, last time I played on this map, I actually thought it was cool. I built a little like power factory over here, a little like utility room. I think it's always adorable. I may do that again. Let's just go ahead. We'll just build it relatively small. All I do is I just throw a bunch of those biomass burners into it. And then that way I can just walk into it and do that. That's okay, I don't mind. There's also walls in the game, so you can put up walls, so you can literally like enclose these. They look just like factories. It's really cool. All right, so starting here, I'm gonna maybe have a door going into there. But basically, I want to start from scratch immediately doing things. So if I want smelters, smelters are big, okay? And I want them, because I want to make things as uniform as possible. It's really nice if you can line things up well. I'm going to leave a little bit of gap on the side. And I'm just trying to think, do I want these side by side? No, I think I want some space, because then the constructors are going to be quite an interesting factor. So let's think of iron right now. Okay, if I were to just do iron plates, do I even have walls? Oh, I do. Perfect. You know what, let's do this. Let's just do a cute little half wall so I can see if I'm going to cut into it, if that makes sense. Let's just do something along those lines. All right, and then let's test out the constructor. So, okay, I mean, if it encroaches and it's on the inside of the wall, I'm fine with that personally. That's not enough room though, because I'm gonna have to do some splitting. Ideal, it's great to not encroach, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so that tree is gonna be in the way. Big boy, huh? I'm sorry, did I just... Oh. That is awesome. The fact that I can just plop that down up there. So that's pretty close, but no, it's not good enough. So basically these constructors, they take up about a slot apiece, which is fabulous, so I can kind of map things out. So if I were to do iron rods here, right? So first what I would want to do is I want these guys to basically be right in the middle. Because remember, iron rods is going to take an iron ingot, a refiner like these guys, and it's going to split it into two, because 30 iron ingots to 15 consumed by these constructors means that 30 divided by 2 is 15 exactly. So I'm going to do one splitter, and we're going to be happy, happy boys. All right, so we're going to put that there. We're going to adjust, because I like things just being centralized, because if you look at what's going to happen, I'm then going to be forced to switch this guy around a little bit. We're going to go ahead and plop this guy right here in the middle. And again, we're just trying to maintain things looking as good as possible. And you can hit control. If you hold down the control button, it will do that for you. And then you make this nice straight line like that. And this is like the Satisfactory dream right here. Let me tell you, folks. Let me tell you, folks. So now you got this gorgeous looking, 100% optimized factory. Or kind of a look. Now, some people might make these a little bit closer because they're like, well, you don't need that much room. I like to keep things on the grid if possible. Now, it looks like this guy is actually... No, he's basically on the grid. I think he's a little bit long, though. Yeah, forward some. Let's do that. Since we have excess room on this front portion, why don't we go ahead and move these guys forward a little bit. I know a lot of people are like, wow, this is just way too intense. Why are you doing this? Really just for fun. It's just personal preference. You don't have to do this. I just like to do it because it makes me happy, happy, happy. That's lined up? No, that's not lined up. Listen, you do not listen to him. You listen to me, buddy. Okay, you stay in the middle. Alright, that's still a little far back. Paul Berger, hey, how's it going? I've heard loads of good things about and saw that you were set to stream this afternoon. I'm in the UK, so set a reminder. No pressure, lol. Oh, nice. Yeah, no, this game, I've put in hundreds, if not thousands of hours, or 1,000 hours into this game. This is one of the best games out there, Pal Bear. If you have a PC that can handle it, and you can run this thing on max settings, I don't know. My streams rarely do justice to the games that I play, because for some reason, even though I try to set up the bitrate, make everything look good, it still doesn't work. No matter how much I try. But this game is, yeah, it is one of the best factory games out there. It's super beautiful, super gorgeous. I'm right now just trying to figure out my refining process for some iron rods. Again, it's all about the automating, so that is what we're doing right now. And I'm trying to get, this should probably be copper though, because copper is right there. And I feel kind of dumb, but I think that copper wire has the same one. Yes, 15 per minute. Perfect. So we're just going to switch this over to copper. I only have one copper nose. We're going to optimize it. Chat Stadia. Hey, Gaming CPA. It's Ruddigs from Stadia Source. Wanted to stop by and say, hey, Ruddigs, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. It means a lot to have the old fans. You guys are like my only fans I have. Giggity, giggity. But yeah, appreciate you guys swinging by. This is just playing some Satisfactory. They released a new update, update 6. Okay, so this is producing 120 per minute, so that's good. So that means I can run 4 different segments. Woo! Yeah. Now, what I've done in previous bases, I got a new high-spec machine about 5 weeks ago and have everything set to the max when I play with 0 performance issues. So I'm seriously considering picking this up. Yeah, man, it is a sweet game. They just released dedicated servers as well, so you can play with other people pretty easily, which is awesome. That consumes 20 per minute. Sorry, I'm just trying to do some math here. All right, go back to that. Hopefully I didn't spit out. Did I spit out any of those copper things? Hope not. Awkward. Go ahead and take that. But yeah, no, super highly recommend this game for sure. It's quite an amazing title. All right, next what we need to do. First of all, I didn't realize I was going to be building those constructors, so my bad. I think I just used up some of my reinforced iron plates. At Chessia, hey Rugged, fellow Stadian. At Papa Garen, hope all is well. All is well that ends well, brother. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can send in this milestone. Papa Bear, are you following me on Twitter at all? Or are you just following the Gaming Source Network? Boop. Boop. Let's go ahead and beat boop. Yep, and jump, and jump, and jump. Yes, sir, I'm playing Grime and Sekiro right now, thinking of picking up Outwood with this this big sale. Man, aren't the sales just great? I struggle to resist sales. I'll tell you guys that much. I'm really bad at resisting a good sale. I picked up Dune Spice yesterday because it was 20% off. Although I will say I've played the other game that the developers put out, which was a phenomenal game. I played that Northgard, put in a lot of hours into that. So I knew that the game would probably be up to par. First time playing though, I was a little lost, although it was similar. I was still a little out there, but it is a fun one. Fun. Also, they did release, excuse me, a fun little update where if you're on a level 1 item, you can actually quickly switch to a level 2 and upgrade stuff, which is awesome. So, not sure why my throat is choking up over here. All right, let's see. I just need to find out how far is it going to be to get over to here. I just need to do some math. Oh, it's very far. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm going to need basically, let's just say 50 of those guys at a minimum. Ooh, that's going to be miserable. Chat Stadia, yes, all is well. Thanks, Graham is awesome. I've heard incredible things about Sekiro and not familiar with Outward, to be honest. I couldn't honestly say if I'm following on Twitter or not. What's your handle? It should be the Gaming CPA. Should be super simple. I was going to say, I think I have an extra Steam key for Satisfactory because I bought on Epic and a humble bundle order gave it to me again, or I guess gave me a second copy on Steam. So I was going to say, if you want, I can shoot you that extra code on Steam if you're a Steamer. And then you can try it out for yourself and see what you think. The nice thing is you can actually have dedicated servers whether on Steam, whether you're an Epic Games or a Steam user, which is fabulous for those of us that got on Epic, because it was an Epic Games exclusive for a hot minute. Is it Stadia Source? I wish. That is Dan the Man and the yeah, that's the Stadia Source channel there.
Harvest hit.
All right. Yep. Sadly, we have to handcraft some things, you guys. I'm not a big fan of handcraft. It's not super fun.
Compels you to
They also have
harvest.
liquid processing. That would be amazing. Thanks so much. I love to try. Yeah, man. Anytime. No problem. I've been trying to figure out a way to get rid of it because I don't know if Humble Bundle if it's going to expire or not. The key. So
Apply.
figured the sooner you get rid of it, the better. And if you got a PC that can run it, that'd be awesome. Oh, nice. Perfect. 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 Yep. Once this is over, I'll go ahead and just
Relay
kind of get the Steam key and then send it your way in the DM, and just let me know if you get it or not. And if you don't get it by the end of the day, then I may have accidentally sent it to the wrong person. Or if you just want to DM me and just say Papa Bear here from the stream, that way I know it's you. Because I thought there's like a papal something that I follow as well. All right, we need to deconstruct some stuff, boys. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and highlight all this stuff. Highlight, highlight, highlight. Highlight. I probably shouldn't highlight these power poles, but it is what it is, brother. Because now this guy's not going to be able to run. I'd also recommend watching Kibitz. If you want to get some tips on this, on how to play the game, Kibitz is a phenomenal streamer. Absolutely bonkers. Super good. Goes into great detail with the game. Alright. I don't want to build quite there yet. We'll build there in a second. So, now we're going to go... Well, I'll gladly relieve you of it tonight. Oh, I'm not following you. Okay. I will then... Let me just do this real fast. It's 2 seconds to hop on Twitter, right? Papa Bear. Gaming. Alright, I think I just followed you. I hope that was you again. If not, you can let me know. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is we're going to go ahead... We want a conveyor splitter just inside this door. So this is what my 120 has to run into. Then we're going to split it into 60. Then we're going to split it into 30. So what that means is I'm going to do another guy right about... I want it to be on the middle. Come on. We want perfection here, folks. And this guy will get moved. I'm not worried about him. So if I end up cutting through him, that's not bad. And then, of course, if we can... I don't want you to just dive on in there. So if I need to, I can technically... What happens in the game? In this game, it looks a lot like Ark. Seems like I would play this from a bird's eye view. Okay, that was you on Twitter. Perfect. Yeah, so chat stated this is basically, honestly, just factory automation. That's it. Which sounds kind of like, it's kind of boring. Like, I can't tell if that's a 90-degree angle bend or not. Let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and look to make sure. But yeah, basically all we're doing may have been it. Because, yeah. It just looked a little sus. Oh, there we go. Yeah, no, that looks fine. So basically, we're just trying to gather resources. All these machines, we got to keep them powered. How is our power, by the way? I don't think I've lost anything, but I might lose power shortly. Uh-oh. Lost internet. Internet? Are we back? Okay, good. Good morning. How goes it, Geek to Sneak? It is going good. It is a morning of gaming, so it is a good day. Okay, we got 108 there. 83 hours. We're going to need to collect some leaves at some point. Why don't we go ahead and set our next milestone real quick? Chainsaw. Yes. Let's destroy nature. That's a good idea. We came to this planet because our planet's gone. So let's just redo what we did on our planet. That's the solution. Alright, I need some screws, though. Hey, buddy. Let me through, let me through. But yeah, that's kind of the name of the game. Is we're just simply factory optimization. Is this a factory creation, sir? Yes, it is. Oh, sim? I would say, yeah, I would call it like a factory automation. Like the whole idea, I think you work for Fix-It, and it's all about like 100% efficiency. Kind of the typical standard, yeah, factory game. But super fun, super nice graphics. They just released a brand new update. And let me go and spin this guy. It is nice when things can be straight. This will get tweaked at one point because there is a wall you can build. Oh, I don't think I want that to be there, do I? Oh, I'm trying to think. I might move this over a little bit more because when you build a wall, you can build a wall with a conveyor hole, but the conveyor hole is going to be on the side. So this guy needs to be more along the lines of like here in the middle. Something like that. That should be it. We'll reconnect those guys. Also, you can technically build conveyors, and then you can just upgrade them by simply building a new conveyor on top of it. So if I were to go ahead and grab my M2 conveyor, I can simply go plop, plop, and plop it on down. So now this is going to be bringing the ore at 120. Gosh, I hate how my stream just always looks so buggy. Are you familiar with Infinifactory? It's essentially factory automation in order to meld blocks into the correct shapes and shift them along a production line. So a factory puzzle automation. I feel like it came through my discovery queue at one point. But I don't think I've checked it out at all yet. So that is I think I have heard of it. Okay, perfect. So we got the copper ingots, we got the copper ingots. Basically, since I destroyed that other section, I need to get this section powered up and running. I will unlock better power poles and a better power structure at some point, but right now, we are stuck with what we got, folks. Which is fine, not the end of the world. It just doesn't look as good right now. That's okay. So right now, yeah, this might look slow, but this should technically, once it starts going, be at 100% efficiency because it should always be getting one copper ore right as that turns into an ingot. Then these guys move on, and these should be getting constructed at 100% efficiency because they should get one copper ingot producing wire. And then, of course, I totally forgot I need to put in my little storages because I like to just store things right after. Now, let's put that storage right in the middle of there. And then we're going to go like this. And once you see the two lines, that means it's perfectly in line with both. So it's in line with the one to the side, and then it's in line with the factory. Now, this one, it is in line. It just was looking a little weird. At least I think it's in line, right? I like to sometimes verify. Yep, okay. Perfect. So right now we are smelting and making ourselves a bunch of copper wire. We've already improved our factory from where it was basically threefold because we only had one constructor before. So perfect. All right. Now, before I continue that on, I want to get this iron done. Now to do that, I actually want to clear that tree first because that's just going to grind me a little bit at a time until I go crazy and I throw something. So I need more screws. I don't want to have to do this, but we're going to go ahead and hammer out about 200 some screws, which is good. It allows me to kind of recap. So yeah, so this game, you quote unquote land on a planet and you're simply just trying to basically be 100% efficient. So you can, I mean, if you've played a factory automation game like a, Factorio or something like that, where you're trying to like make it so that one copper ore equals an ingot, which equals a plate, which equals a, if you need to build something bigger, you try to make sure everything's automated up to that point. Same thing. I don't know how you keep a mental map of everything you built from first person view. Well, once you play it long enough and you lose things enough, you then start to mental map things out a little bit. Infinifactory is made by Zachtronics, and all of their games follow an engineering theme. So, okay, cool. That's awesome. Afternoon all, David. David, thank you for stopping by. Checking out some Satisfactory. All right, let's go ahead and I want to get this blueprint off so that I can get a chainsaw. Because we want to chainsaw things. Now, right now it only shows affordable recipes. I need 5 reinforced iron plates and some screws. Perfect, we can do that. The other thing it should have unlocked is something I do not have yet. Solid biofuel. This is going to be way nicer at fueling my machines. Like, way nicer. So let's go ahead and get this up to 4. 3 and 4. And I think I got to make a couple more screws. I don't want to run down and grab it. So we're just going to do this. We'll make a couple more screws, and then we will have a chainsaw, you guys. And it will be a good thing, because we can then destroy the biomass. This is a brand new game I just learned about. Never knew this type of game existed. Yeah, no, this game is, I want to say it came out a while ago, but yes, it really 160 screws. It's a super fun one. The devs are super awesome. They do like a post every now and again, or not every now and again, but they do like a little YouTube video. If you want to watch a content creator that does a lot of videos, I'm Kibitz is one of my favorites. Oh yeah, here's the chainsaw. Shink. I just need some fuel for it. So let's go ahead and pick up some grass because grass turns into fuel. According to the car that runs on grass only. What was that movie? Is the guy that turned into the dog? Super weird. All right, we got our biomass. We got to create biomass. Then we can create solid biofuel. Now you can also automate this. The thing is you technically still have to run around and collect stuff in the first place. But I may automate and throw something up to at least consume and turn into biofuel, so I don't have to worry about it. So let's just go ahead. I'm going to build a constructor. I need a reinforced iron plate, so I'm not going to build a constructor, which that requires screws. All these fun little things, which once the factory is up and running, you don't have to worry about this. But in the early game, you kind of have to manually hammer things out, sadly. But that's all right. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a constructor. I'm then going to go ahead and build a storage, and then I'm going to send one to the other, because the nice thing... Oh, this is not going to work, is it? Oh, it might. No, it's not. It's way too close. The nice thing is the conveyor belts don't need power, so they will just continue to convey no matter what. They can cut through stuff. And what I'm going to do is in here, I'm going to feed in the biomass leaves. That's going to go out, and it's going to go into here, and in here it's going to be automatically turned to biofuel, because it is going to be, honestly, I think even more efficient if that runs versus me hand doing it. So this should then fill up and should make me some solid biofuel once it collects enough biomass. Because these guys are going to run out shortly, which is not good. I do have a little bit of biofuel, so we're going to go ahead and go with our chainsaw. Now the nice thing about the chainsaw is you can also cut up like little sections of grass, and it'll just collect everything for you. Now, let me just example real quick. Boop. It kind of collected everything in a big area. So as far as collecting bio stuff, chainsaws are indeed the way to go. So this tree that's been in my way, it's time to go there, buddy. Yes, that is an amazing feeling. We've cleaned it up. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and start mapping things out here. All right. Can't quite do that yet because I need a little bit more reinforced iron plates, but that's all right. I could technically remove one of these constructors and then just take the resources from it, and I might do that. Just remove you, buddy. This guy's coming from a huge distance. Again, I was just making a big, massive, nasty-looking thing. You can also hide your hands, which they just released in this latest update, which is hilarious. Alright, and then let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and do this. I'm pretty sure this is... Yeah, we can just go ahead and do it straight. Hook it up to a power grid. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy that formula and paste it. Control-C, Control-V. Connect it to the back, and we will then have a fully 4 lines. So the miner is still not being fully optimized, which is incredible, right? Like I can now double that and set it over here to produce even more. However, there is a recipe called copper sheets, which we're going to need later because we can end up using liquid pipes. You can pipe in water, oil, fuel, all sorts of fun stuff. So we will want to do that. So right now we're just kind of getting the base of the factory, and the reason why I did copper first is because copper was over there. So I figured that should just be on the lefternmost side. There's a little wall. We're going to put a utility room on that left-hand side where all the biomass burners aren't going to be back there. They're going to be in there in that little cute little utility room. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and chop down some more trees so I can collect some more resources. Because wood turns into biomass fuel or it turns into biomass in general. So watch, I can cut little leaves as well and just clear out a chunk. But wood turns into biomass at a way better rate than leaves do. Oh, hold up. What is this? Is there another? Don't tell me it's pure. Oh my goodness. That's insane. I have 3 pure nodes. That's why this area is the best starting area because of that fact. Still, that actually blows my mind a little bit. Or a lot of bit, whatever your cup of tea. A little bit, a lot of bit. So, I'm going to handcraft some of this, and then I'm going to go dump it into that machine so that it can be creating some stuff for me. Alright, beautiful. Now, next thing we want, jump pads. Really funny. Not necessarily the most important thing. Uh-oh. Fuse broke, guys. Nope, we're running out of power. Crap. It's all right. Hey, buddy. Let me grab your biofuel, actually. Like, I'm pretty sure I can just put in... Yeah. Like, literally, a 14 biofuel will last probably almost as long, if not longer, than most other things. Like, it'll last probably longer than just about 200 of that biomass. However, we're still going to go ahead and... I might do one more constructor just so I can dump some of my some of these leaves in. I don't want to have to hand craft the leaves. That seems kind of silly. Seems like a waste of time for me. Let's go ahead and make some more screws, and then we're going to go ahead and build another constructor, and then just that way we can just drop leaves in there, and then the leaves will just auto construct for us. So again, you kind of have to create an ugly looking factory so that you can create a nice looking one later. Oh man, that's a big tree. See ya. Clear out some of this area. This is just, oh my goodness, it is so ugly.
Proceed with harvest before it's too late.
I'm not a big fan of making things ugly, but I do know it's temporary, alright guys? This is all temporary because if you see behind there, I've developed this cute little floor plan for our beginning factory. That is not our late game factory, and I can show you guys what my factory looks like in like my several 100-hour build if you want. It's kind of been messed up a little bit now, only because of the fact that they have expanded. They have changed things, so some stuff is kind of broken, sadly. But for the most part, all right, so we're going to go ahead and dump all those leaves in. Those leaves go into there. I'm actually going to grab 500, just toss it in real quick. Okay, so those leaves will go on in, and that will make biomass. The biomass goes into here, which then is going to feed in to create biofuel. And I can grab it out. Now, I probably should have set it up so I could have put down a little storage unit for the biofuel so it doesn't just bottleneck up, which it looks like I can do. Wish you could go a little bit lower, but that should be fine going. Okay, so perfect. So biofuel will go into there. So we may lose power again shortly, although let's just do this. We'll just switch things up. So we got biofuel, as does that. Not a lot, just a little bit. Go ahead. Something like that, and then we'll toss 13 at each of these. And that should last us a little bit while all the other biofuel starts to get created. Alright, so I technically should be using a big 120 conveyor belt if I want to run that at perfect, but I'm not too worried about that. Alright, you guys, let's get back to our base. Now, on my other base, what I would do, if it wasn't a starter base, I would do one floor of iron ore, then I'd go up a floor, and then do copper ore. But since this is just our beginning base, I'm just going to keep on full sending it as we are. So next thing I want to do is sheets. And sheets, I can do 3 sheets off of 2 smelters. Right? 3 off of 2. So 2/3. So what that means is basically I'm going to put in... Can I blueprint? I can't remember if there's a blueprint or not in this. Sample building? I don't think that's what I wanted. Sample building. No, okay. So I'm going to basically do 1, 2, and 3. So I need 3 blocks. And I'm going to do 2 smelters. And that's going to use up this other side. So it's not going to be quite as wide as this. This is 4 wide. I'm now going to do 3 wide. I'll leave a gap though. We'll leave a 1 gap there just to keep it clean. And then these guys, if I am going in the middle, I probably want them, to be something like so. Like maybe side by side. No. Maybe we should build the constructors first and then we come back. That's a good idea. Because my brain is like, what are you doing right now? You're trying to run math in your head. You're trying to do all these things. Oh man, this was such a ugly setup to start. I hated having to do it, but it is necessary to get going. All right, so I need 6 reinforced iron plates so I can hit up these recipes. Twitter inbox. Oh yeah, I've got to head off so as I'm meeting now. Nice talking to you, Gaming CPA. I'll show you and monitor my Twitter inbox. Hey, you got it, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the game. And yeah, have a good meeting. We'll talk to you later. All right. Perfect. I don't know why I have these roses, these flowers. Flowers, so you can design your factory. You can literally hit it with a paint and paint it whatever color you want. It's really cool. They also unlocked, like, you can paint the roads, you can change this design. They've done a lot of stuff to this game over time, which is super, super awesome. 2 and 3. So those are my 3 constructors. So now I need to line up my 2 smelters with them. Yeah, so one goes here-ish. Okay, why are you not able to line up with him? I guess I'll just manually... And then the other is going to go just right here. So that way it's in between the middle. Again, that's just a personal preference. You don't physically have to do that, but I just like to, if I can, try to keep things as symmetrical as possible. So basically what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and we're going to split one of these. I can't remember the math here. It's also very tight, which is not good. I'm going to split this guy. And then I need conveyor merger. You got to be able to then merge into one. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, we're fine. Are we fine? Yeah. We're going to conveyor merge here into the middle. This will be fun. No. Yes. Guys, we're doing super good, by the way. We know exactly what we're doing. Huh? Do we? I don't know. Yeah, okay, we're going to do that a little bit closer. Sadly, but you know what? It is what it is. Oh, that still won't work. Oh. Well, I guess we could do a great spaghetti and it's not going to look pretty, but it is what it is. Why don't we go ahead and, like that to that? So basically what this means is he's going to send 15 off over to there, and this guy's going to send 15 off to over there. And then they're both just going to sadly run these guys. Yeah, that is ugly looking. Oh, way nicer. That looked way better. Nope, too far. Doesn't look good. Huh. I'm just curious here. Curiouser and curiouser. So you can technically remove the little pole. Will that allow me to not have to worry? And can I fix it? Sorry, I'm just getting stuck. Nope, that's too far as well. How do I do the other one on the other side? Oh, I did turn it a little bit. Okay. Okay, that works. It's ugly. I mean, it's technically not ideal, but we are not in the game for idealism right now. Okay. You know what? Oh, no. We are trying to create a little bit of 90-degree angles if we can. Again, personal preference doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. There we go. Nice. So what we've done is we called it balancing. Basically, we're gonna have 30 ingots coming out of here, and these each need 20. Oh no, I did not do that. I did not balance it because I'm sending 15. Hold up. Yeah, I needed to actually use all 3 of these. Oh, that's a stinger operation right there. Wow. We could maybe do it. I have an idea. I have a plan. It could be a bad one. I do have one now. Go ahead and grab these. If you hit control, you can actually... Oops, someone got rid of the floor. My bad. If you hit control, you can actually manage it. Okay, so these are... I'm sorry, but these are going to have to go all the way back. These splitters. All right, and 4. Oh, where's this guy doing here? Oh, that is all the way back, unless I do the old... It clips a little bit. kind of a deal. May just have to do... Oh, I don't even think that's lined up. Is this guy lined up? Are you guys... Are you able to conveyor belt to conveyor belt? Cool. Yeah, if you hold down control, it'll... Oh no, I just circled. I didn't even think that'd be possible. If you hold down control, you can line things up well. Okay, so we're going to have a conveyor merger in front of each one of these. Woo, okay, we will be fine, guys. We'll be fine. We'll make some good math. Basically, each of these is going to have 2 conveyors going in. This guy's going to have 3 conveyors going out. Math, awesome. That actually looks fine like that. I mean, ideally, you could figure yourself... Man, I wish it didn't just auto-snap so hard. That. It's better. And then that last one, it's just going to be ugly. It's going to go through that. And it's just going to be something like that, sadly. Okay, so then that's going to do the same thing. Oh, this guy's not centered? This thing hasn't been centered this whole time? Oh, my brain. My brain. What is happening? There we go. Oh, that's much nicer looking. That's a nice little degree angle. Oh, that just is nice from the start. And then this is not going to be nice, and you're just going to have to forgive me. I'm super glad that they unlocked that. Okay, perfect. That is perfectly balanced for my copper sheets. So again, copper sheets. We need 20 ingots a minute. We'll make 10 copper sheets. These machines produce 30, so times 2 is 60. 60 divided by 20 is 3. So we got these 3 constructors. If you hit Control C, you can actually copy, or just hit that button, I guess. You can actually copy and paste so that you don't have to go in and click the recipe every time. We'll go ahead and do the same thing back here for the ingots and paste. Beautiful. All right, you guys, we are ready to set this thing up here for the last little bit. I'm excited. Actually excited, ecstatic right now. This is awesome. I hope that's a nice... Oh, man, that is just... Oh, when things work out, it works out, you know? All right, that's it. Did my power go out at some point and I just not realized? Something went out at some point. Okay. So, these guys will fill up. Now, when this is fully running, we will have 1 ore perfectly coming from that miner over there and going and getting split off into the different groups and moving forward. So, with that being said, it might be smart for me to next maybe build up my utility room. Just based on how much power we're going to be consuming here once all these machines are running. And again, do not worry about these power lines. I will unlock things later down the road, which will make my factory look just so much better. This is just a temporary solution. And bada bing. Okay, so everything's connected. All right, hopefully we had some biofuel get made, because that's going to kind of be the only thing that gets me going with my power. I might crush up some of this wood real quick into biomass. Wow, I got a lot of wood. Just because it only takes 2 hits and you make a lot of biomass out of it. So we're gonna do that by hand real fast. Bada bing, bada boom. And growing the biomass. Because I can always throw in biomass. I don't have to only use biofuel now, but it's just biofuel will burn longer, brighter, you know, nicer. Gorgeous. Let's see how much we got. All right, that's a decent amount. I'm not going to lie. That is a good amount. I'm going to go ahead and fill that up with 200 of that. I'm then going to dump the remaining up into here. Wait a sec. How did grass end up in here? That one's supposed to be... Wait a sec. This is biomass. Biomass. Oh, this one is supposed to be grass. Scared the crap out of me. This one's the biomass one. All right, there it is. How you doing, buddy? And you got your own leaves. I'm going to go ahead and dump all these leaves into here just so that it doesn't have to wait for them to show up. Okay, perfect. So I got 5 machines. These guys still have 11 biofuel, 10 biofuel. These guys, basically, it's probably these ones, yeah. So 5 machines, sort that. 1. That's divided by 2. Something like that. I don't really want to care about doing it too much lower. Like 90 some, 90 some. Okay. And we'll go ahead and make, let's do, yeah, we'll make that 80 some, and then these guys will be lower, but I don't think these guys consume as fast. It produces 22.5 a second. These ones only produce 15, so I don't think this consumes as fast, and it makes more. 2.67 per minute, 4 per minute. So yeah, so the ones on your base are super nice. All right, let's go to reset power. Oh, we're still not going to be able to power everything, because if you look at it, see the max constant? We're going to need one more biomass burner. So, real quick. Hi. Crap. Alright, I'm just going to take some biomass wherever that is. Nope, wrong one again. This guy. I'm going to go build a new biomass burner and then toss that into it under my power setting. Encroaching on others' clearance. Doesn't bother me. Okay.
Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
And then quickly set it up with power before it breaks. Alright, so now our capacity is 160, and the max we're going to have if everything's running is 137. So we are fine. Perfect. Alright. So, oh, I need to put in the storages for the copper sheets. Forgot about that. Go ahead and slide underneath that. Slide and jump and slide. And of course, we're going to line it up with our other friends over there, because that's how we do. Big lineup, big lineup. And boom! All of a sudden, we got copper sheets for days. So we're going to be technically producing 30 a minute. And this is just one section. Now, oh, I'm really debating. I might need to go up a floor because I basically need to repeat this process 3 times over. Although, I'm trying to think here. What is copper plates? I need to look at that recipe. 30 produces 20. Oh, well, that's totally perfect. Because that'll just be a 1-to-1. It'll be a smelter, constructor, smelter, constructor. However, my iron rods are going to do something like this. So if I look at my screw recipe, because rods turn into screws, they take 10. So 15, 15. Oh, that's perfect because I can then do rods into 3 constructors. So 2 iron rod constructors will equal 3 screw constructors, and that'll be great. That'll be perfect. So I'm going to probably do 2 sets of this. So 2 sets of this repeat over here, all these guys. And then I'm going to have 1-on-1 smelter to constructor 8? No, let's not do 8. Let's do 3 sets of this, and then about 6 iron plates. I think that'll be good. So that means, yeah, because that'll be 6 to 6. Is that good math? 60. No, that'll be more than 6 to 6. That'll be, because this is a group of 60 right here. So my math is I'm going to have 360 iron ore coming in because I have 3 pure nodes, which is why this area is the best starting area. Because you get stuck with pure nodes. Pure nodes produce 120 per minute base level. You can then speed that up at a later date by unlocking this area, and you can boop, pump it up. So 360 divided by, basically I want to split it in half, so 180. So I'm going to have 12 iron rod productions, which is fine because iron rods are important, and then part of that's going to be put into screws. Actually, probably a good portion of that will be put into screws so that I can Make the reinforced iron plates. Okay. But still, I'm just trying to math it out, right? I'm like running out of space over here. So that's fun. Running out of space. But I think, let's chop down some trees real quick. I think we'll be fine. I think we can make it work. Obviously, we can cut into here if we want. Not ideal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm out of biofuel. Oh, man. Am I? The chainsaw says it still has a little bit left. Huh. Alright, I ran out of biofuel. Well, let's just do this real quick. Build a craft bench out here, and then I'll just craft some biofuel. Biomass first, real fast. Craft a little bit of biofuel. Okay. We're fueled up again. We're ready to take it out. See you later, tree. See you later, tree. See you later, other stuff. Alright, this is flat enough for me. Let's go ahead. I just want to go about as far as I can. Oh, I can't afford. I need to go get some more concrete. Okay, well, concrete's been building up for a while. There is a... Yeah, you see that guy? I don't want to bug him. We still got a good amount of room, though. It will fill up quickly, but at least it's good to see that we've planned a little for the future, because I will want to turn items into other items. So I will want to make wires out of cable out of the wire. So there will be some future stuff we do. Oh, this is just a... Oh, never mind. I can grab it. We'll want to clean up at some point as well, because you gotta have a clean factory floor, you know? Clean, clean, clean. Alright, and then we're just onto the grass. Onto the grass. Big zoop to there. Big zoop to there. Alright, gorgeous. Well done. And then we're just gonna... Oops. Zoop that guy to there. And let's go ahead and chainsaw. Clean things up a little bit. Oh, that only took out that little... I'm just getting some fun. Come on. There it is. Just trying to find the big boy in the bunch that'll help clear out the most. Alright. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start our iron production. Now, for me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one segment up here. It'll probably be 4 constructors, because the constructors don't bother. Or maybe I could do iron ingots up here. It looks like we have enough room to do a set of ingots. Sorry, poles, rods. There it is. My inventory full? Is that why I'm not picking up new stuff? Okay. Okay, perfect. Bada bing, bada boom. We're gonna go ahead and try. We're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see what we can see. It's gonna be a little tough. I'm gonna drop off these leaves. Leaves. Okay, cool. Drop off that biomass directly in. Get these rose petals settled down. Is there anything else in my inventory I do not need right now? I have a lot of ingots that I really don't care for. I'm going to drop those out, drop those out. Perfect. Okay, what's this? What do we got here? Resource sync program. So the resource sync program, the cool thing about that is it allows you to use up extra stuff. So if you have excess stuff coming in, you can send it into it, and it'll eat it up and it'll spit out a coupon, which you can then redeem for other items in the awesome shop. So if you have too much stuff, you can be doing that. I do not have too much stuff, so I'm not going to be doing that. But at some point you will want to do it, because it'll allow you to unlock like cool doors, conveyor belt stuff. So you will want to do it regardless at some point, but not quite yet. All right. Woo! It is time to clean up. Which means I may have accidentally... also turn off the power at some point, but that's all right. We are cleaning up all of these ugly smelters. I do like the mass dismantle. It is super convenient, super nice. Just allowing you to really... Uh-oh. I think that's my... Yeah, I don't want to dismantle that quite yet. It'll be nice to get all these power. Right, we should build up our... Alright, so if you don't have enough room in your inventory, that's what it looks like, in case you're wondering. It'll drop into that kind of an appearance, of which I'm going to go ahead and grab it because I don't want it to block stuff in my base and look like that. Go ahead and grab all of that stuff. Grab all of that stuff. Grab that. Anything hanging over the edge? Nope. Okay, cool. I'm excited. We are cleaning stuff up right now. Aha, there is something over there. 2, 3. Now, I can only assume our factory's probably not running. Yeah, because we may have accidentally... And I'm going to go ahead and move my power. We are indeed going to go ahead and move my biomass burners on over, which means that it auto-collected the fuel for me. Now, you can keep on running off of this stuff all you want. And matter of fact, I'm actually going to grab some of this biofuel. Oh, look at all that biofuel. That is awesome. Super. Wait, did I destroy a miner? Uh-oh. My bad. Did not mean to destroy him. That is completely accidental. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Cleaned him on up. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and grab the remaining biofuel because we're going to need a lot of biofuel for this next segment, which is awesome. I'm going to keep feeding these guys, though. Got to feed them their greens, you know, keep them healthy. And then I got to build one more miner back there, and that's actually going to be the primary miner to start because that miner is going to be the furthest away, so I'm going to make sure that he has the best advantage. All right, cool. Let's build up the utility room real fast, and then we will go from there. So I'm going to want to enter from, like, I think I'm going to want to enter right here. So it'll only be entered from the inside of the building. So right about there should be fine. So let me do something real quick. Just so I know what, there's my door. And then I'm going to have power on the left, power on the right, power all over the place. And these things fit just about smack dab perfect, right? Just about. So we're going to go ahead and just put one in each little grid. Oh, no, I want you to face... I want you to actually kind of face maybe more towards the middle. Oh, maybe just make little grids. Maybe that'll be better. Like you face there, and then you face back towards him. Kind of an idea. Oh, this guy. Oh, we got a tree in the way. No wonder I'm like, he's kind of coming out a little bit. There's something in the way over here. And with all my 624 biofuel, I'm going to go ahead and try to remove what's ever in the way here. I just hope it is not this Humpty Hump. It kind of is, sadly, the Humpty Hump, which doesn't make any sense, but it's alright. It is so minor, we're not even going to be phased by it. Yeah, look at all this power we're going to be able to have. Kind of crazy. And then I do want you to be able to walk in and not be bothered, so... Oh, all these just went tall for some reason. Wait, you went tall for some reason. Oh, maybe maybe he went tall because of the tree. Wait a sec, let's recalibrate here a little bit. You're going tall for some reason. Is it because you're actually bonking into that thing? Slightly annoying. Okay, you can go tall all you want. I don't want these guys to go tall. Okay, so you go tall. That's fine. Although you're not even... Wait a sec. Alright, I don't think we're not even straight. Okay, guys, just give us a sec. I understand this guy should be a little bit off. as far as he might be a little up in the air. Yeah, you're going to be clipping, which is totally fine, totally understandable. All I want is I want them to just be straight. There we go. So these guys are back on the ground. Better. Okay. Yeah, that is nice. And then I'm going to put a little bit of a storage, or maybe... I think last time I actually put in a little constructor over here. So, yeah, at some point we're gonna expand a little bit. I'm gonna put the biofuel maker inside of here so that it makes the biofuel for me. In the meantime, though, let's go ahead and split up some biofuel. Right, you can only put up into so much. 100. Sorry, yep. 100. I may need to go down further than that. Because these guys produce 30 megawatts. You know what? I think I have... I don't know how many machines I have right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6 of them. Producing 30, that's 180. What's the maximum well, I think we should be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay, let's just do this real quick then. Let's just go ahead and connect. So the cool thing is we will unlock their like little power outlets you can put on a wall and just connect into it, which is super fabulous. Until that point, we're just going to go ahead and connect these guys into the middle. Now, are you actually connected? You have no fuel. You have fuel. Okay, good. So these guys should all be, in essence, connected. So I did connect technically him to nothing, but that's alright. And then I'm just going to go ahead and send it out to one of these. That guy. And that's going to power all those. Sends the power that way, going that way. Goes out to there. Let's go ahead and power him back online. I'm going to bring him back online. Okay. Everything is powered. Good, good, good. And hopefully with a lot of it. Now, we just got to lastly go build a miner over there and get him unlocked. And then with that miner, we should be... Big thumbs up. Good to go. And we're going to move him on over. So, oh, miner. Let's see what you got for me, buddy. And if I can just start to get the iron ore kind of blueprint out, then that'll be perfect. That's kind of all I want to do before ending the stream. So, I'm going to map it out with just a normal conveyor belt. And then I'm going to come back. I'm going to upgrade it with the level 2 down the road. I'm going to start with just constructors. So I can just do a 1-to-1. So we're going to form 4 constructors. Just boom. Bang them out real quick. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we literally just put a smelter right in front of it. So, smelter, you got a green line, good. Sorry, I don't mean to encroach. Green line, good. Green line, good. And can't afford. Not good. But the cool thing is the one resource it needs, I have actually a plethora of right here. Thank you. Alright. So with that being said, go ahead and map out our back end, I guess. Ding. Alright. 2 and 3 and... Alright, so we're definitely not going to be able to fit all of these in. I'm just realizing it's not going to be able to squeeze them all in. We are probably going to be figuring something out for this guy. All right, that's our last smelter. Perfect. Yeah, so the nice thing is there's no splitting necessary. This is literally just a one-to-one scenario, which is awesome. And remember, this is, well, no, technically this is one full, oh, this is right. This is one full miner. The sad thing is if you look at the number of tiles here, 1, 2, 3, and I don't think I can build, oh, I could. It's gonna look so sus. But I could build it up here because 1, 2, 3, 4 is all I need for that. So we can make it work, you guys. It's gonna not be pretty, but it's gonna make it. It will make it. Alright, so what I need for this, sadly, is what I don't want to do, and that is I have to put this like right on the edge in the middle. Remember how I don't like it in the middle because when I build walls and such, you can't really split off of that? Well, that's true, so we're just going to have to deal with it, sadly, and figure out. Maybe they released a wall that allows that. Huh? What do you say, buddy? Thank you. So the nice thing is once you've kind of built things a couple times, got them in a good situation, a good setup, then you can actually build much quicker because you know what you're doing. You know what you're looking at, which is always good. Now this is yellow. Why are you yellow, buddy? Because your spaghetti something got deleted. Oh! Alright, let's see if we can just easily plop this back in. And I say easily in the nicest way possible. And it, to be honest, I don't think it was that bad. All right. So yeah, yellow means it's got power. It's just not operating properly. Green means it's doing good, and red means something is off. So I just like to make it straight if possible. All right, so once I upgrade that conveyor belt to 120, then this place is going to be running. All right, so you know what I like to do. 1 and 1. Move on down. 1 and 1. Speaking of which, I think I need to sign the yes. Zap them a little bit. 1 and 1. And lastly, beautiful. That should be all my iron plates now going. Now, of course, I need to upgrade this, which means I need to go hand hammer out about 15. 15 is 30. 51. Oh, 77 reinforced iron plates. I'm not looking forward to that. But again, it is what it is. Or I guess I need to hammer out 61 because I already own 16. What up, David Wilson, Geek to Sneaky? Hopping back in the chat. Anyways, you guys, so this is, yeah, Satisfactory in a nutshell. Again, it's not like Factorio or the Rift Breaker in the sense that you're building up resources to kind of defend yourself, if you will, or I guess escape a planet. You're just, in this one, you're just building up resources. Now, they may, once they finish the game, because it is still early access, it's been in early access for multiple years. Once they finish the game, it might have a campaign to it. They may have, hey, you're building a rocket ship to skedaddle. Or it might just still be, hey, you're just collecting resources, trying to be 100% efficient. So we don't know what the game plan is for the devs, but it's a very fun game. Like, even though it's just a lot of sometimes like a lot of work when you plan things out, and obviously once things are being automated, like now that I automated all those iron plates and the copper sheets and the copper wire, like my life is so much easier already just with that. But once you get all of these resources automated, iron plates, rods, reinforced iron plates, and screws, then you don't have to do this maintenance thing, and you can just build, and run around and just be building the whole time. You can also unlock jetpacks. Those are super fun. You unlock what's called augmented legs or exoskeleton legs. So I'm gonna go ahead and just upgrade this, upgrade that. So now that's gonna be running at a much quicker speed. Awesome. So now this should be technically at a perfect 100% efficient speed. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and toss that ore I do not want. I'm going to toss that ingot, toss that. Now, I do need to go check my biofuel because we could be getting close to out of it. So then I guess next what we want to do is we want to do the similar thing, except we're going to math it out. I may do 2 constructors. Yeah, I think I'm going to do 2 constructors and then 1 smelter. Yeah, I think I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do one of these where I do the smelter, 2 constructors. I'm going to do 2 constructors. I'm just trying to think here. What do I need more of? Like, I guess in a recipe. Oh, ayo. So to make screws, 1 iron rod turns it into 4. That's a decent number. You do need it's a 2-to-1 ratio of screws to iron plates. So I think I should do what I'm planning. Okay. It's all in my head. It's all in my head. Alright, well, we don't have a whole lot of leaves and such and biomass going on right now, so we need to fix that. Oh, you know what it probably is, though? It's probably because I forgot to power on the other constructor. There's another constructor hiding over here, and oh, no, there's not. Is it? Oh! I deleted him! That makes more sense. Let's try this again. You know what? No. That's alright. Oh, actually, that's not alright. We do want that going because that is super helpful. Okay, let's just get 2 more reinforced iron plates, please. And then we will continue on. Alright. I guess I could technically clean it up a little bit. Not a lot of it, just a little bit. So ugly. There you go, buddy. Good stuff. You did good. And then you're turning biomass leaves into that. Perfect. Biomass. Alright, awesome. Do I have any other biomass in my hands? I do not. Good. Okay. So we're going to go ahead. I'm not going to be able to build the constructors, but I should be able to build all my smelters. And I have it kind of mapped out in my head what I want to do. So we're going to do iron rods over here first. Those are going to be side by side. Everything's going to be side by side. It's as if we're going to just map out 1, 2, 3, all these constructors. So, but to smart, oh boy. To start, I need to line up the smelter in the middle to split between those 2. And then I'm going to put this one in the middle. Wait a sec. I don't think that's doing what I think it's going to do. Because then we're going to go up there, and if I recall, 2, 3, 4. Let me math it out up here real quick. This is where I got to do it. Oh, no. And of course, I do not have the actual ground. Oh, no. Okay, there's that. I'm just going to eyeball this as best as I can. And do the same thing. Okay. So we're going to have a constructor over here. 2, 3, 4. Which means I don't think I mathed things out as I think I should have. Um, no, we did not. So I'm gonna have to then do 1, 2, 3 constructors off of that. Okay, that's fine. So we're just not gonna get quite as many of those rods as we would like. And I'm gonna have to build on this ugly, ugly section, which is also what I did not want to have to do. Okay, so that is all the smelters. And if I go hammer out real quick 4 iron reinforced plates, then I can technically go ahead and build the 2 constructors over here. That's about going to be all I'm going to be able to do. 1 and 2. Uh-oh. Nope, we moved a little bit. Sorry. Better? Oh my goodness. My wife is making eggs and it smells delicious. I can smell it and I am feeling my stomach going to be gurgling here soon. Alright. I think I just pop it right into the middle. Go ahead and make a nice straight 90 degree nice straight 90-degree angle. I don't think that's how 90-degree angles work. They're not straight. That's the whole point. Yes. So, that being said, we're going to go ahead and do something over here. I think, yeah, we kind of have to. It has to go right in between those. Oh my goodness. Something like that. And then this one. Hey guys, how you doing? This one just needs to go in between these two. Relatively even. Oh no, you're gonna make me do that? Oh, that's... Alright, so now I have to do all the work to... Alright, that's fine. It's just a little extra work. It would be nice if this automatically did it, but it's a-okay. And then you're gonna go up into there, which means oh man, again? I think I may have done something. I think I could have done something a little different. Alright, so that's one side. And the other, again. Oh, I'm so bummed at just how ugly we had to make it. I should have known better, but because I built in this biome before and I had this exact same issue. Oh, I just realized we are gonna need even more room. Could I just sneak a little bit more room? That would be fabulous. Megatron, do I have any biomass in my pants? Sounds sus. Oh my gosh. Also, hello, Meg. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. That is too true, Meg. I'm assuming you have you played this game at all, Meg? The old Satisfactory? Yeah, this is just gonna run into stuff. Oh, I'm not happy about that. Okay, you know, we'll just have a little extra iron ore. No one's ever been mad that they had too much iron ore. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna say. That's our belief system here. We're just gonna bring this guy on. We're just gonna split it evenly and call it a day. No one cares about too much iron ore. All right, and go ahead and line things up a little bit. Yes, yes. Okay, so what I'll do next, I'll just have to build some more constructors. We are just again, whoosh, doing the beginning of the base over here. We will still have to move iron rods in to make screws, so we'll have to do more constructors, and then combine some of these iron rod sections into screw sections. Remember, it's going to be a 2 to a 3 ratio, so we're going to have to run some numbers. But right now, we have things set up how we want them. I'm going to go ahead and assign all these to iron ingots, and then next time I do a stream... Oh, man, doesn't that just look great? Doesn't that just look cool? I don't know. Call me crazy, y'all. Call me crazy. I like crafting and gathering. The game might be too industrial for me, but I enjoy watching. It is a lot of grinding. Have you tried Rift Breaker at all, Meg? It's on Game Pass, so if you have Game Pass, it's free with Game Pass. And yeah, that's definitely more crafting. Obviously, you have to worry about the the aliens, the bad guys, but that one is a little bit more, I think, relaxing than this by far. So if you haven't tried that one is also pretty fun. A little more like Factorio-esque in some vibes. But all in all, it's a fun one. All right, you know what? We want to make that straight and then, oh, let's see if we can connect those two from the distance. So ideally, we will turn this into a Mark II conveyor belt, which will speed this at 120. Then it'll get split into those 60s, and then 30-30. So that all that will be good. We'll build up more constructors. We got basically a grocery list of things to do. All right, our to-do list is very full. So other than that, you guys, I think that's about all we're going to do in today's stream. So we basically cleaned up all this. This was all a bunch of gunk and junk and crafting and spaghetti to a little bit more of an actual Satisfactory looking like base. So let's go ahead and save the game. It does save every 10 minutes, but it's always good to just save a little bit more. You know, there's nothing worse than potentially losing a game save. So haven't tried that. I recommend it. It's a pretty fun one. Again, it's free on Game Pass. So I have it on PC Game Pass. It's a good game. But thank you guys so much for watching today, hanging out. Meg, thanks for stopping by at the end. Geek to Sneak, Papa Bear Gaming, chat stated, David Wilson. If I missed you guys, anyone, thank you so much for stopping by. This has been the Gaming Source Network, your number one source for all things gaming. This was the break-even point. I try to stream every Tuesday between the hours of 6 a.m. Pacific Standard to like 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard. I'm normally a morning streamer. So if you haven't yet, you want to hit subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you get notified when we go live or post more content to the channel. That would be appreciated, you guys. And again, thank you so much for stopping by the stream today. I appreciate it. Until next time, maximize those deductions and pay less in taxes. Have an amazing rest of your day.